Hi friends, how are you guys doing today? Alright, so before we start, I had a fantastic session. This session was called Enlightened Warriors, and part of the Enlightened Warrior program was that they asked us to be part of a tribe, and beautiful that they had few groups and they all put us in a tribe, and one of the anthem of the tribe was to talk like, say, raise your hand and say Aho, and that was basically in sense that we are all one and you're going to fight together, work together, live together. So we all are one. You do not think that you are alone in this game. We are all one and we are together, right? So the other thing that I wanted to say was we're here to support each other, and that's why these videos that I'm going to send across to you. So listen to them and make a change in your life. This is a transformation. This is a war within, right? Because you need to fight for yourself first before you fight with the world, right? So the reason why I put this video across was one of the comments that I got from one of my people who liked my video was that when you talk, it seems so simple, it's so easy. For you, life is easy. Well, when did I say life was easy for me? It has been a difficult journey, and maybe someday I'm going to tell you my story about how difficult it was. But today, let's talk about life as such, the amazing secrets that life has, right? So we always say this struggle and pain. Well, let me tell you one thing, that pain is a friend. Struggle is very, very important for all of us, right? So if there's no struggle, no hard work, no challenges, some of you would say, well, that was great, but I would say that will make you a weak person, right? It's not good. And if this is what happens and suddenly something hits you badly, you won't be able to handle it any longer. So my friend, you grow with struggle, right? Pain is a gift of God. So many times interruptions happen in our life, right? Anything, it could be interruption in the sense health issues, in the sense we have issues with family, right? That's a major thing. We have issues with girlfriend, boyfriend, marriages, everything. There are issues with kids, right? So these, and business and work. So those are some of the things are basically it's God sent. I would say it's God sent. It is to make you stronger. It is a incredible plan. So whenever that comes to you or whenever this hits you, smile, right? Because generally I see people coming and say, why me? God, why me? I say, why not you? Right? That's basically what I'm trying to say. That's going to help you be much more stronger. When this happens, a lot of people rush to an astrologer, to a palmist, to a tarot reader, or to the तोता के पास भी कुछ लोग जाते हैं, those paper निकाल के तोता बताएगा. Come on, that's a God's plan, that's a God's will. What are you fighting with? Everybody wants to know the future. Everybody wants to know what's there, what's the secret. Just leave it to God, right? And now, how I am saying all this, because I've read a lot of books. You see this proof of existing of soul. You see this Annie Besant Pain, It's a Meaning in Use. Fantastic books, Death and After. There are hundreds of books that I have read, and I will tell you my story sometime, which you'll understand about why I'm talking about all these things, right? So yeah, on this stage, let me tell you a joke, because what happens is a guy again gets hit and goes to a astrologer and saying, Pandit ji, बहुत problem चल रहा है. So astrologer he says, and as usual, he says, तेरी साढ़े सती चल रही है. How many people heard that? I've heard it so many times. तेरी साढ़े सती चल रही है, कुछ अच्छा नहीं होगा, एक काम कर, पूजा करते हैं. Alright, so he said 200 रुपए दे दे, तू मेरे को 200 रुपए दे दे. तो बोलता है, पंडित जी 200 रुपए तो नहीं है. अच्छा, एक काम कर, तू 100 रुपए दे दे मेरे को, बालक 100 रुपए दे दे. बोलता, पंडित जी 100 रुपए भी नहीं है. एक काम कर, 10 रुपए दे दे. पंडित जी वो भी नहीं है. तो पंडित जी बोलते 1 रुपया है, 1 रुपया. बोला तू जा, तेरा कुछ नहीं हो सकता, तेरा शनि भी नहीं बिगाड़ सकता है. So that was just a joke to make it light. But yeah, now can I tell this joke again? Would you again laugh on it? Right? No, why not? But what we do is we keep on crying for the same problem as ours. We can cry multiple times, but we don't laugh multiple times on the same joke. Same problem, we keep on crying. So guys, get over it. Get over it. I'm telling you, yes, struggles are there for everyone. Everybody has his own favorite struggle. We look at others and say, "Are uski life kitni achhi hai?" You never know what he has gone through, right? And can you control these situations? No, you can't, right? No, you can't control these situations. So when you get hit and react, it all depends on the response that you give. We generally react. Somebody says something, we react. It all depends on how we can control the situation and respond to it. So think about it. It's a great thought, and if you can think about it, it's going to make your life much more beautiful, and you enjoy the journey that you said, right? So pain is a friend, struggles are important, embrace it, right? And when you're facing this problem, sometimes you don't feel good about it, right? And at that time you don't feel good, but I'm telling you, this is for the higher soul. This is the moment of truth. This is for the higher soul. This is universal laws. Now let me tell you something which you'll understand more. There's a higher soul, and this is your soul. So what happens is a soul comes down, and you can say, what happens to those cancer patients, to those HIV patients, why that accident? Well, that soul inherits, so agrees to come down and say, let me take that problem and come down to earth and work on it and go back and merge with the higher soul. That's an intricate thing, but I'm just giving it to you because I've learned it in one of my lessons with one of my Guruji. So yeah, those are some of the things. It's a very divine thing. Once you understand that, life will be much more simpler. You will embrace it and you will love it. Even problem comes and you will say, God, bring it on, so that I'll be much more powerful. One shall have much more courage and strength. So that's what I'm saying. These problems, these difficulties, this disappointment, they help you be much more courageous, much more strength. You will have much more passion, and it's good for your long term. So while I was having my own problems, so I found out a very nice 3 paragraph. So it says, you have a problem? No. Why worry? Because we always keep on worrying, right? We always are worrying about this thing. Then it said, you have a problem? Yes. Do you have a solution for it? Then why worry? Because if you have a solution. Then that the third line it was, do you have a problem? Yes. Do you have a solution for it? No. Then why worry? So it's a beautiful stanza, and if you understand this 3 sentences, your life would be incredible, and you would be smiling at these, because if you don't have a problem, what to do? But why worry about it? Don't try to worry about it. Yes, that's what is it. So I'm saying like a sermon, but this is all the learnings that I've done, and I'll tell you my story sometime, and then you'll understand why I can easily talk about and relate about it. And many still who are listening to this video will not be able to get about it, so I'm going to say, and this is like, the divine wants you to suffer. The divine wants you to still suffer, and that's the reason why this is happening to you. So, but if you can understand it, relate to it, and get over it, man, life would be great. Yeah, you are much stronger than what you think you are. You're much more stronger. We feel weak, but you're much stronger. You need to break through, and you need to inspire others, right? So that the person who is impacted, he will say, he has done it, she has done it, I can do it too. Have you not seen it? Many times there's a struggle in your life, and then you can see somebody else getting out of it, so you get inspired and you get out of it. If it's medical, if it's a problem with business, anything, right? So know it was sent to you for a purpose, and try to embrace it. Pain, as I said, is a friend of yours. Struggles are good for you. It's going to help you. It's going to help you by having more strength, right? Now, so many a time, if I tell you stories about people, like I have a very good coach, a friend, I would say, Janmajay. So Janmajay sir, I tell him, so he told me a story about how in his childhood he had a problem, and he has lived with it, and he struggled, and he's overcome it, and how he's the best in the world right now. So that's what I said. You love to hear these stories, but do you hear the stories where you got money from your parents and you had a great life? No, you would like to hear stories which inspire you, which tells you how somebody endured the pain and make great of life. So guys, go be one of the stories, so that people don't feel sorry for you. I had in one of the conferences, I met a lady. She said, I was forced to marry someone, and then life has been a hell, and she was crying. I said, and I heard her moving around and telling the same story. So what I have for you, so I told her 3 options: either quit, right, just get out of the marriage; 2, right, change the person, right, and 3rd, accept it and work in it. So now I've heard that she has started her own business, and she's doing very well. I'm working with her in terms of her business plan, and she's doing great in terms of coming up with some cosmetic based business plan. So I love it, when you interact people, when you tell them and they actually accept it and then that's a breakthrough. So it could be a breakthrough for you in terms of just leaving it aside and say, bas ab ho gaya, let me just bounce back, let me change myself, right? I want you to do some things, in which you can, whatever story you have, you can tell your story, so that one day you, my friend, become a legend. So no matter where you are in life, no matter how long you have sang, no matter how bleak is the story, this is not your story. And this is not your final chapter of a story. This may be the first chapter of your book. I'll tell you, because in 2012 I had a major problem. My business went down, my family went down, and when everything went down, your friends and friends run away. But I'll tell you how I came back. What I can tell you is, read books, get a coach for yourself, connect with people. It's very important. Those people who get depressed when this happens, connect with people. There are people who are there to help you. Do not just stay in your house. Do not feel you're alone. We are one, because we are a tribe, right? So raise your hand and say, aho, let me connect, let me get back. Yeah, start a new chapter for yourself, right? You need to inspire others. You need to tell your story. So whoever and whatever has gone through it, this is enough. You need to rise and you need to connect. So I saw a beautiful Bollywood movie, and it said that कोई तुझे तब तक नहीं हरा सकता है जब तक तू खुद से ना हार जाए. Yeah, I'll repeat. कोई तुझे तब तक नहीं हरा सकता जब तक तू खुद से ना हार जाए. And the trainer with him, he says, तेरी लड़ाई उस wrestler से नहीं है, तेरी लड़ाई खुद से है. Right? And there are others beautiful dialogue, but one other dialogue that he said was, hero वो होता है जो हारता है और फिर जीतता है, क्योंकि उसको पता है कि जीतने की असली वैल्यू क्या होती है. So if you have failed in life and you have learned a lesson and you did not fail, my friend, you are a winner. You are a enlightened warrior, right? So I'll leave it with you. As usual. I play songs. I'll leave a song for you, right? So these are the amazing life secrets. This is first of the amazing life secrets, and I'm going to tell you more about it. And those who want to know more, we run a session called Enlightened Warrior Session, where we teach you secret of being strong and confident, courage to take action when you are in fear, doubt, and worry. There are exercises, there are workshops, there are materials that are there which are really going to help you bounce back and turn around and then respond, not react, based on the choices that you can have, right? And even if you cannot, please do stay connected, because you could be an entrepreneur, you could be working somewhere, you could be in a relationship. Connect and tell your story, and you never know, maybe we can all connect, because all are one, and I promise you, I will not let you down. So please do connect and let's work it out. And again, for the third time, say aho. Right? So I'll leave you with this beautiful clip of a particular movie, and hope you're inspired with this. If you like it, please do send. So the gentleman who had sent it, I hope this has helped you, right? This pain is it's a friend, and struggles are great. So accept it and turn yourself around. Yeah, love you guys. Keep connected. Let me just play the song, and then we'll connect again later on.
ये लड़ेगा. It's a young man sport head निकला हुआ है. और तुम 40 साल की रन डाउन देसी रेसलर उठा लाए. दिखा तुझ में कितनी रेसलिंग बाकी है. मैंने परवानी जरूर छोड़ी है, पर लड़ना नहीं भूला. समंदर तीरे चल साथ सुरों में कर दे के ऐलान. खून में तेरे मिट्टी मिट्टी में तेरा खून. ऊपर अल्लाह नीचे धरती बीच में तेरा जुनून. रे सुल्तान
I think that's it. I hope you liked it, right? So you're not alone. We are there to help you. Let's work together and let's win the game of life. Yeah, take care. Bye bye.